this is the time of year that although we are still in December decoration mode, nevertheless our minds are turning to a new year, and in particular January the 1st. It's a day that has become associated with what we call a New Year's resolution. We turn over a new leaf. We start something new. We decide to drop something old. Our New Year's resolutions will be particular to each and every one of us. And I want to bring 3 points that hopefully will help us as we embark on a change of life during the coming 12 months. And that's exactly what we're trying to accomplish when we set out our New Year's resolutions. We're hoping for positive change. So first of all, there has to be a desire. Remember that January the 1st is only a date on a calendar. There is nothing magical or mystical about it unless there is desire in our hearts to change something. A date on a calendar will not make a scrap of difference. So the first thing we need is desire. There has to be a willingness to change something in our lives. And secondly, I would say write things down. The problem is with many New Year's resolutions, they simply remain up here. Take weight loss, for example. That's a common one at this time of the year. People will say, I'm going to lose £4 a week. And then they do that for the first week. That's how New Year's resolutions normally work. But then the second week, they start to struggle. So they say, again, in their mind, I'll lose £3 this week. And then it becomes £2, £1. And before we know it, we're actually back to the weight we were on January the 1st. But when we write things down, I find that they motivate us, they challenge us, and above all, they keep us on track. And thirdly, when we think about New Year's resolutions, be realistic. I've just used weight as an example. Don't say, I'm going to lose £20 a month. Come down much lower. Be more realistic. When we set targets in life generally that are too high, we very rarely maintain them and keep them going. Whatever target we set this January, remember, it's not just for that month alone, but it's for the months that follow, and hopefully lifestyle change for the rest of our lives. Recognize that we may be there and we want to end up in that particular place, but there may be quite a gap in between. So to go from there to there in one leap may be too much. So be realistic when we set targets. The way to see a New Year's resolution is that it's a marathon rather than a sprint. Anyway, whatever targets, goals, resolutions you have set for yourself during 2019, I hope, I pray, and I wish that they all come true.